morning, everyone. I'm Oman from BSCL. Today, I want to talk about the pressure handling in my undergraduate learning journey. So, this is my stage of my university life, and at the first year 1 and year 2, I joined the Animation and Comics Association, and year 3, I joined the course that about wisdom. And in different stage of my university life, I have different pressure in my own experience, and I think this gives me a great change in my mind and help me to think about how to handle the pressure in the future. So at first, I want to discuss about the type of the pressure. And maybe we will all face the same kind of problem, but different people will have different kind of pressure in their daily life. And at first, there is have a distress, there is a bad pressure, which will give you a boost of energy and give you some upset and painful emotion. It also will last for maybe a very long term, and you will have a bad effectiveness if you have this kind of distress. For example, if you have a examination in your life, you will think very nervous when you prepare for the examination. But if you have a stress, you will gain a lot of motivation and energy for you to have a good emotion to prepare for your exam, and you will improve your performance very well. And I believe that in my university life, most of the pressure is distress that will make me have a bad experience in my university life. At first, I joined the Animation and Comic Association in my year 1 and year 2. So at year 1, I start to prepare for this, for the work of this association, and in year 2, I start working. And we can see that we need a lot of time to prepare for joining this association. And I think this preparation time can let me think about my goal. Since in my secondary life, I seldom think about what is my goal in my university and what will I do in my future. But in the year 1, I think more about what I want to be and what I want to do in the university and when I go out to the society. So that I start to set out my goal. Is I want to improve my drawing skills, since I love drawing very much, and I joined the position of visual art officer in this association. Since this association have a lot of big events such as the Big Fair or some big events such as you can see the map under, you can see the event will take over the whole school, even the block E. So we need a lot of workload, and we need a lot of time to prepare. So I get a lot of pressure while I prepare this workload. And since I have a strong self-esteem, I don't want people to take over my job. So I take all the visual art job in this association, and this gain a lot of pressure on myself. And I also want to gain focus from others and want people to think, oh, this draw very good. So although I always get the other attention, and they have a big expectation to me, and this also gives me some great pressure, since I want to fulfill the expectation of the others, and I want to try my best. So during the stage of I joining the Animation and Comic Association, I have a lot of distress that will make me sad and nervous, such as the other people's expectation, high workload, maybe the time limit, since we only have 5 years and I cannot fulfill my goal. And I also need to prepare for my schoolwork, and I cannot have enough time to prepare for everything. So what will bring to me if I have this distress? I think that if I have this bad experience, I will have a bad time management. Since I was very nervous and I think the time is not enough, I will spend all my time on my work of the isolation. And I will also have a bad relationship with my friends and family, since maybe the parents will object that I spend all the time on my drawing, and I also will gain a low self-confidence, since I think I cannot fulfill the people expectation and fulfill my goal. And I think this will give me a bad cycle, since if I have a bad self-confidence, and I will think I cannot fulfill my goal, so I spend more time. And if I spend more time, the parents and friends will have more objection to me. So I think that this will bring a very bad cycle to me. And unfortunately, since I have so much pressure and so much worry in my life, I get a very serious sick in my year 4 stage. And this is a kind of cancer, and I think this is sick is related to the psychological stress. So as we see in the under photo, we can see that if at the first 2 stages, stress will give you some motivation and you will have a strong wish to fulfill your job. But after this, you will drop very suddenly, since you cannot handle the pressure you have. So I think that the stress level of my university life have a rise, and is related to the uncertainty to my wish to fulfill my goal. At the year 1, since I only first joined the school, I think I sure I can do the goal I set in my daily life. But after I joined the isolation in my year 2, I'm not sure can I do it, since I have not enough time and I so many worried about can I really fulfill the job they present to me. And at year 3, I finally think that I cannot do it, since I need to handle the relationship and homework that I have, and I cannot handle the pressure the goal gives to me. After I have these bad problems, I start to think about a lesson that I learned in year 3. This is about a Buddhism. It's mainly talk about how to handle the suffering. And it has 4 stages, such as the cause of suffering, the passing of the suffering, and it mainly want to say that you should think what stress you have, and you need to cancel all the bad thoughts, and you need to forget about all the pressure in your daily life, and you can overcome to a higher level in your daily life. So after this lesson, I start to think about what I should focus on, and I focus a lot of time and spend all my life to, such as fulfill the goal, or maybe I need to spend my time in relaxing and handle the pressure. And I think my case can analyze by SWOT analysis, as I think my strength is I have a very clear life goal. Since I have a very clear mind for the future plans, such as I want to improve my drawing skills, and I want to fulfill the job that others give to me. And I think I have a high self-esteem can help me to catch every opportunity in front of me, since I want to show off to others and try my best to do it perfectly. And I think this kind of strengths can help me to apply to my future job, since I can perform my fields perfectly and have improved our skills in my daily life. However, I think this will also lead to weaknesses, since I will have a very bad cycle in my daily life, and I think this will cause I have maybe a bad time management and have a very high pressure in my daily life, and finally maybe I will have some physical or psycho problem in my daily life. But I think it will also lead to both opportunities and threats in my experience in university life. Since I have a high self-confidence, I think it can help me to catch every chance and try my best to do things. But it will also cause I have low self-esteem. I think high self-esteem and low self-esteem will exist in the same time. Since if you have a high self-confidence, you are afraid of failing and the pressure that others give you, so that you will have a low confidence. And I think the clear life goal will also give you, maybe you will scare if you can finish it on time, and you will become very stressful and nervous. So what will I do if I face the same situation in the future? I think the most problem I have is I focus too much on my own goal and I become very stressful and scared about something that not even happened. Such as I think I have not enough time to fulfill my goal, or I cannot finish my job that other give to me, and this not even happen to me, and I worry too much. So I think I can change my distress to interest, such as maybe the expectation of the others. I can change this to maybe so many people support my goal, but not think that everyone want me to do something that I cannot do it in the limited of life and time. So I think that I need to change my thinking skills in my future and help me to handle the pressure in my future university stage. And so I think that this EU stress and distress skills can help us to handle the pressure, since if you have a same problem, you will have two kinds of stress, but in the end they are the same thing. So I think that you can think more and handle the pressure more skillfully. Thank you.